If you are a young parent, your child's future must be on top of your mind. Lot of child-focused investment products are available in insurance and mutual fund space. Let's understand their pros and cons. Child ULIPs come with waiver of premium option. So waiver of premium means if something happens to you and if you are no longer around with your child, then insurance company will keep paying premium on your behalf and the policy will remain intact. So if policyholder dies during the policy period, then you have triple benefit. One, death benefit. Second, regular monthly income. And third, when the policy gets mature, then the insurance company will give you entire maturity amount. Now, if policyholder survives the policy period, then the insurance company of course will give you entire maturity amount, but some insurance company also return you mortality charges. So the amount of premium that goes into providing the life cover on child ULIPs, so that amount will be refunded to you, that will be extra. So with child ULIPs, you are in fact getting the life cover for free. Talking about expenses, in past ULIPs in general had received bad reputation. So old ULIP plans had opaque cost structure and you had to pay steep commission. But new age ULIPs, so ULIPs that you buy online, they do not have high cost structure. So you don't have to pay policy administration charges or premium allocation charges. And since you are buying the policy online, then you don't have to pay distributor commission. Fund management cost you will have to pay, but it is capped at 1.35%. And since when you are investing in ULIP plan, then you have unlimited switch options. So if you realize that your existing fund is not performing well, then you can simply switch to another fund free of cost. Finally, if waiver of premium option appeals to you and if equity exposure doesn't scare you, if you can make a switch between equity fund and debt fund as per your requirement, then child ULIPs are for you. Child mutual funds are no different from your regular mutual funds. The only difference lies in the lock-in period. So child mutual funds come with a lock-in period of 5 or 6 years. So if you are making a comparison between child ULIPs and child mutual funds, then child ULIPs will score over mutual funds. Why? One, tax benefit. So ULIP plans have two types of tax advantage. One, the premium that you are paying in ULIP plan gets tax deduction under Section 80C of Income Tax Act, and the maturity amount that you receive at the end of the policy period, so that maturity amount is entirely tax-free as per Section 1010D of Income Tax Act. So this tax advantage is not available with child mutual funds. All mutual funds come with long-term capital gains tax of 10%. Now second, switch options. So like I said before, that child ULIPs come with unlimited switch options. So if you realize that your existing fund is not performing well, then you can very well switch to a new plan free of cost. But if you are investing in a mutual fund, then if you have to make a switch, then you cannot do that free of cost. If you are selling your mutual funds unit, then you need to pay some amount of money on that. The only situation when you can go for mutual fund is when you have when your child's education is just 5 or 6 years away. So child ULIPs have a policy period of at least 10 or 15 years. So if your child's education or if your child's marriage is just 5 or 6 years away and you have to make some investment, then you may go for child mutual funds. If you are a financially savvy person or if you can hire a financial planner, then the best approach to secure your child's future will be through identifying low-cost mutual funds and linking these mutual funds with your child's education or wedding goals. Coming to life cover. So for life cover, you can go for a term plan. So term plans come at cheaper rates and give you substantial life cover. So if you can manage your money on your own, then low-cost mutual fund along with a term plan is the best option.